It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a game on Northern Isle. Let me just have a look if everything's fine. Everything is a-okay, baby. So this is going to be a replay request by Domi, who is spawning at the bottom left as the green undead player. He will take on ImaPanda. I'm a panda, who is spawning on the top right as the yellow human. It's going to be human versus undead. Map is of course Northern Isle, and before we begin, I'd like to mention it as like every time that anybody and everybody is encouraged to send me replays for the replay request series. No more details about the replay request series. You can join my Discord server. The link to that will be in the description below on YouTube and on the Twitch panel as well if you're watching this live on Twitch. So this is going to be a match on Northern Isle as mentioned earlier. We got Death Knight coming in by Domi. On the other side we got Archmage. Pretty standard choices. Covering the map, you got a easily defendable expansion. You can easily creep it out as well. Tower in the middle, marketplace, goblin merchant. Of course I did it the opposite way. This is the marketplace and this is the merchant. A bit similar to the Echo Isle pattern. Although in Echo Isles all three buildings are a bit far away to each other. ImaPanda putting down a farm towards the outer end of his base and opting to go for a complete wall off. It can work out. Scout Acolyte making its way towards the base of Panda, and Scout Knowing Footman also making its way towards the undead base just to detect what is cooking. Archmage detected yet? No, I don't think the Archmage is detected, but he did detect militia creeping. He did detect them going towards the left side from the base, which could be either this camp or the expansion. It could be either of them. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. So Acolyte is going to actually chip off over this farm a bit, just going to land 5 damage per hit. Footman did detect the Death Knight and didn't really do much over there. I mean, it just stood there for the most part. And start the recording. Yeah, I did start the recording, so I'm gonna have to upload this later on as a VOD. Tier 2 clicked, and human players tier 2 is of course going to be slightly delayed. That farm, okay, that's not the third farm, that's the fourth farm. He's creeping at 2 locations at the same time, something that you can definitely do as a human player. Pulling the militiamen when you have enough lumber to go tier 2. By the way, Panda has enough lumber to go tier 2. He should be clicking it right away. Should not waste too much time not doing that. Wand of Illusion, Gauntlet of Ogre's Threat, Gloves of Haze. Could be better, could be better. Didn't really get the best out of items. On the undead side, Domi got himself a Cloak of Shadows, a Sentry Ward, and of course the Rod on Necromancy is already something he buys from his own shop. Do we have an expansion coming? We do. That's why he didn't click for the tech, and he got a couple of militiamen back at the base as well. They're gonna send them back to the harvesting. What do you have here? We have an illusionary archmage lurking around the map, perhaps wanting to find out where the Death Knight is. Death Knight, Domi going in at some key locations to detect where his opponent may be, and he just ran into the illusionary archmage. I guess he immediately detected that it's likely a fake. Went in for where the expansion is coming up. The expansion has been completely crept out. We got a sentry ward dropped in, so Domi's gonna have good knowledge of whatever is cooking over here, even if he lets the expansion come up, and that's likely going to be the case. He can't really do too much right now. Domi's gonna have to back out. There's little to nothing that he can do about this expansion coming up. He doesn't really have enough firepower to do so. Going to have to rely on more fiends, more ghouls perhaps, if he wants to stop that expansion from coming. But there's way too many units over here. I don't really think he can do that. 5-6 footmen, level 3, level 2 elementals, and Belgium at the back line there. Also, we got a tower coming at a rather weird location. I don't really think this is the best place to put the tower, because it's really not gonna come into range for the defense unless and until the units is like sticking his heads right in this location. So most of the time the tower is just going to be targeting nothing, so that's really not going to work out for Panda well. Domi out a bit careful right now. Panda pushing in with everything he's got. Domi only has like 3 fiends at the moment. And the only real advantage that Domi have over Panda right now is that he is about to hit, well, he's already at tier 2, he's going to tier 3 now, getting his second hero, and Panda is still like at tier 1. If Domi can repel this tier 1 push, he should be able to come back with a bigger, stronger army force. And whoa, 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 Lich, about to get surrounded. Domi, what are you doing? Get it out of there! Just surrounded. Not sure if it can actually come out of there. Death Coil is of course there to save it, but is it gonna be enough? Lich will go down. This could be a big mistake in my opinion. So ImaPanda going to kill the Lich and then TP away. Doesn't really have 4 units plus the hero, so I guess the TP was worth it. Okay, 2 of the units out of 4 were elemental, so yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about that a bit. I'm not really sure if using the TP was the best idea there. Could have just backed out with the hero, let the elementals tank some damage while the footmen escape. You know, something like that would work out, because you already lost a couple of footmen while trying to fight there. And using the TP, although, I mean, you have an expansion, you can easily secure another one. 350 gold is really not something that you really want to waste off just like that. It's not really expendable. TPs are not expendable. And as I said, you need something super close. The Death Knight is now sticking his head near that town hall and taking all the damage from that arcane tower. Mana burns. All that feedback damage is burning away all the mana from the Death Knight. No more Death Coil for some time now. And as I said, the tower location is just bad. I really don't like that tower location. It should be somewhere near this location. Now, unless until Domi goes in and goes away all towards the front door of that town hall, he's not really going to take damage from the arcane towers back there. And yeah, he can easily fight over here. This is something that the human player should be... This is something that the human player should... figure out and try to take the advantage of. And oh hey, Domi's actually on the chat right now. I'm gonna put down him a message on Discord. Uh-oh, Domi, what are you doing, man? Those fiends are super weak right now. I think you should back out. Because if you run into the human player, if he kind of bumps into you, and then this is going to be really bad. And whoa, what do we have here? Well, I'm going to have to check this one. Back in a moment. Oh, hey, Mofad, when did you come? Oh, I see why I can't see the chat. I see why I can't see that. Don't have this up. Also, excuse me for just a moment. I need to just take care of a doorbell. Alright, sorry about that. And back to the fight. Yeah, Domi ought to be a bit careful right now. He's got fiends down to like 10 HP or something, and no death coils at this point of time right now. With low HP, and yeah, he kind of retreated right in the nick of time. Obsidian statues should be healing, come on! Yeah, he kind of retreated right in the nick of time. Archmage just arrived at that location where he was like 5 seconds ago. If the Archmage arrived earlier, 2 fireballs, and you have 2 dead fiends. Squished fiends. And that's would have given the Archmage level 4 perhaps. Maybe or maybe not. Oh my god, what is this stuff? People are just sending me message across a lot. Okay, so Domi gonna go in for this orange camp right now. Usually a camp that people like to creep out at the very beginning of the game. While his opponent, Panda, picks up the expansion. Level 4 on the Panda. On the Archmage, not the Panda. Level 4 on the Archmage. And it appears that the Archmage wants to go up all the way up till level 5. We got tier 3 coming in though, and a double racks. Lumber mill is there. We have a blacksmith, so we know what's coming. We do know that we're gonna see some knights coming in real soon as the tier 3 hits. Domi had just selected his 3rd hero, and that is going to be the Pit Lord, who comes from the darkness of the pit. Now Domi making his way towards human base, going to spot that farm first, and that will give the human player Panda enough time to get back to try and defend it. That does give you a lot of indication there. Now you don't have a TP, this is going to be catastrophic. Domi's gonna enjoy free reign, and this says Mountain King is there. Yeah, there we go. There is a Mountain King. Okay, this is a bit bugged right now. Mountain King is out, is on the field, and is forced to defend the base alone right now. Domi is going to go after the barracks, which is producing 1 footman right now. And what do we have here? Workshop going down at the back. Mountain King goes down! Militiamen and footmen using their force together to take down the fiends. Domi is in trouble. Should have done that earlier. He just lost 2 fiends for no reason. Could have burrowed them down. Did have enough mana for 1 death coil as well over there. Not really sure if it was under cooldown though. The footmen and militiamen should not be that hard to deal with. Should take them down one by one. And wow, the Pit Lord is burning himself right now, using the rain of fire on itself to burn everything around it. And Domi, whoa, got his Death Knight to like super low HP there, and now using the TP to get back to his base. I see like 5 of those circles. He has managed to escape with a fiend and 2 obsidian statues apart from the heroes, and one of the abominations making its way towards his base now. That was rallied on the hero likely. Gonna get some more abominations, perhaps some fiends. Would be a good opportunity for Domi to actually expand. I mean, all you gotta do as an undead player is just put down that haunted gold mine. You definitely have well, you had enough gold a moment ago. Now you don't, but I mean, it's really not going to be that difficult for Domi to do so. Put down that haunted gold mine, and you don't really have to have the acolyte standing there either. Like, you just have it haunted up. If it's haunted, the blight has spawned around it, then you can think about securing it. But just put down the haunted gold mine. That's really a thing that I feel undead players should take advantage of. That's really the most easiest method to expand within WarCraft. Like, no other race can do that. Orcs have to put their town hall, humans have to put their town hall, Night Elf players have to basically put their tree of life and then entangle the gold mine. Undead just gotta put the haunted gold mine on the gold mine. I mean, they just have to haunt the gold mine. That's it. Domi trying to take out the marketplace, gets engaged with Panda, and Panda is actually going for flying machines. It's gonna be flying machines and knights, it appears. Panda gonna pick up the pieces while Domi comes back. Domi is going to creepjack Panda off of the same camp where he got creepjacked by Panda, if that makes any sense. Alright, what do we have here? Hey Mofad, how you doing? Looks very tough for the Undead. Super late game, human always win. You need to push now. Absolutely, I would agree with you. He needs to push now. He needs to cripple the human player right away. Now you already have a visual understanding of what's coming in. We got knights, we got sundering blades, we got some gyrocopters flying machines in the air, and we also got more teams coming in. The double racks is still standing. Domi needs to cripple the human player right away. If he doesn't manage to do that, he's going to come back, and he's going to come back with a vengeance. And yeah, booster is super messed up right now. I can see the pally on the top, and we likely have a paladin on the human side as well now. Yeah, we do have a paladin now. When he get 80 food gyro knight on 2 bases, Undead is dead. Dead, you say, dead. The Undead is dead. Now, Panda gonna go to the red camp, the distant gold mine, take out the Magnator. How do you pronounce this? Magnator warrior. He's got chaos damage. It belongs to chaos, perhaps. Domi now making his way towards the base of Panda. Gonna go after the barracks, I guess. While he tries to take them out, Panda's gonna TP in. Oh, this is going to be really bad. 68 food army versus 56. I guess Domi's gonna try and damage a couple of things before he leaves. And I think this may just be a good idea. Human player is already ahead. He's got 2 gold mines. And I guess crippling him just a bit before TPing away would be a good idea. Managed to kill like 1 knight and didn't really manage to get too much damage across, in my opinion. Tried though. He tried a lot with the Reign of Chaos by the Pit Lord. Cleave, of course. Cleave won't really be counting if the Reign of Chaos is under the effect. Frost Nova and stuff. Okay, Domi doesn't have a TP. Now, that's something that he needs to be a bit careful with. He is going towards the Goblin Merchant camp though, so he's gonna get that real soon. So now he chooses to counter expand, something that I feel he should have done a long time ago. He had multiple opportunities. His opponent did not scout, did not make his way towards this area at all. Expanding would have just been a good idea for him. Entire camp hasn't been crept out, of course. I'm not really sure if the flying machines already have the flake cannon upgrade, but they're actually getting the flying machine bombs upgrade. Now, this is kind of a two-edged sword. They're not meant to deal damage to the ground, first thing. Flying machines, they're not meant to attack the ground, they're meant to attack the air. But if you want to get it, sure, they can attack the ground while they're not attacking the air, but now here's the thing. You need to make sure they're attacking the air first and they kill everything in the air first before they start attacking the ground. MK gets taken out! Death Knight forced to use the TP, and well, Domi gonna get 1 kill before he TPs away. Human player just getting powerful by the second. He hasn't done any kind of upgrades though. No attack upgrades, no defense upgrades on the knights. Just sundering blades for the time being, and he's got enough resources to do so. I'm not really sure. I don't really see any reason not to do that. Like, got enough resources, just go ahead and do it. Definitely, I mean, getting the upgrades for the knights is definitely better than getting the flying machine bomb upgrades, because that's like what, 7 to 8 damage siege, and it's really not much damage. It's really not much damage. It's really just something you want to give to your flying machines after they have cleared out the air, and they're not just sitting ducks, and they can actually, you know, give their 2 cents into the fight once it's going on. Doesn't really deal that much damage. Domi now making his way towards the barracks again, going to take it out this time. No, going to change his attention towards the mortar teams and take it out from range. Yes, there we go. Bombshells going after the fiends, and as I said, they didn't really do a lot of damage. Here comes the MK Thunderclap. Militiamen being pulled in from the back line. We got a 61 food army versus 63. Both armies are pretty much even right now. Big fight. It's a bit difficult to say who's actually getting ahead. More teams are actually attacking the obsidian statues. Paladin gets taken out. Domi gaining momentum, has enough mana on the Death Knight for another Death Coil. Needs to heal away those abominations. Should send them back. Don't lose the abominations. The Lich got a potion of Invul. Pop it! Pop it! He didn't pop the potion of Invul. Ends up losing the Lich. This looks bad. Panda's going to come back with a vengeance. He's got enough mana. He should have used that 75 mana for a Stormbolt on this abomination. Could have easily targeted it down. There was no reason to leave it. Lich is going to be revived using the tavern. Domi going to make his return to the Goblin Merchant for some good set of items. More abominations coming in. More. We should put down a second slaughterhouse, perhaps. A second production building would be just great with your double gold mines.
Our forces are under attack.
No attack upgrades whatsoever. I mean, Domi's at least got like double attack upgrades on the feet, and it's nothing on the abominations, but he got something. I'm really a bit disappointed with how ImaPanda is not going for any of the attack upgrades or defense upgrades on either of the units. He does have a blacksmith at the expansion. He's got enough gold, like putting one down is just not going to be that big of a deal. At least getting one attack upgrade for each would be kind of necessary for him at this stage of the game.
Our gold mine is nearly empty.
Couple of creep camps left on the map, it appears. Not like all the heroes are actually going to benefit from it though. I mean, at least this guy isn't going to gain any experience at all from it. The level 5 Archmage. Domi about to hit level 5 with that Death Knight. Pit Lord Lich gonna need some time before they can level up. Mofat says when Undead goes so many abominations and no destroyers, having so many gyros is a mistake. Yes, I would agree with that. The gyros are kind of like waste in the food there, and they're going to fall one by one. Of course, they're not going to take any of the AoE damage from any of these guys. The only type of AoE they're going to take is the one that you can land from a panda, Breath of Fire, and take out these flying machines in one volley. So I guess Domi isn't even going to go for destroyers at all. He's just going to stick with all ground units. That is going to waste a lot of resources for Panda here, and Panda finally getting some attack upgrades, and he gets attack upgrades for the flying machines, which by the way don't have a real target right now. They can attack the ground, but that's pretty much it. They're not really going to make that much of a difference. Alright, level 5 Death Knight, and he got a Cadgus Pipe of Intelligence. That gives everybody Brilliance Aura, which makes this army even more dangerous. Since he got like Brilliance Aura, everything's going to regenerate real faster. You also got Obsidian Statues in the backline for that same support.
Upgrade complete.
I don't know why, but tend to always miss the location where I want to target on the minimap. We got a Temple of the Damned coming in by Domi. Perhaps wants to get in some Banshees as a nice touch to the Undead army. To add in some banshees with some curse, some anti-magic shells. That could work out. So Panda finally getting the attack upgrade as well, and Domi actually crossing low upkeep. He just got to high upkeep right now, and did this happen? Panda doesn't have a gold mine. He is trying to set up a gold mine at this location over here. Well, of course, Domi doesn't really know about that yet. Domi got himself a shade, it appears. Domi's expansion is still up since he expanded very late, and the battle of attrition actually came into favor of Domi. Now all Domi needs to do is detect and find that last expansion and flush it out. Once that expansion is down, then you can keep going on with that same fight of attrition. It's going to come in the favor of Domi. And I think that's what's going to happen, although he hasn't detected the expansion yet. Expansion is about to come up for Panda. And here we go. Big fight coming in. Domi wants to finish this, it appears. Oh, no, no, no. The siege needs to be in the back line. Panda pulling in those mortar teams way too ahead. He wants to target down those ranged units from the back line, but they need to be a bit back. They can't just be in the face of these abominations, and they're going to pay dearly for it. This game is over. All the mortar teams got murdered over there. These two fiends are taking some heavy damage by the gyrocopters though. All Domi gotta do is take down the knights now. Paladin goes down. $63 food of Domi versus 41 food of Panda. This game is technically over unless until Panda can pull off a really great maneuver, which he can't really do without the Mountain King there. It goes down, and GG. That is game. Hope you guys enjoyed this moderate time game. Thanks you all for joining me during the stream. Thanks MoFad. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button while watching this on YouTube, and follow me on my Twitch channel to catch these games live. This is likely going to be my new streaming hour because of the new job I've taken. Thankfully I got a job again after a year of unemployment. So I think that's going to be all for this cast. I'm going to end the recording here, then not end the stream yet. Back up on something, and I'll be back with another game. I'm likely gonna cast a game for MoFat since he's around, and so that's gonna be all. Thanks you all for joining in. I will see you in the next game. For now.